Meika AKA Taji.
This is Kia.
And this is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey
Hey,
guys.
bitch. Yes.
Okay.
Welcome
Yeah.
to another week, another episode, and seeing y'all beautiful faces. Hey, hoes.
And
Hey
hello.
girl.
On the mic.
Yeah, shout out to Melanie Titties. Okay.
Are they really like?
No, she
Okay.
look good.
I only see like the top. I see my necklace. You see the whole boobs?
Yeah, I see
We
necklace.
see
You
just
see the
enough.
top
It's
like
very
Congo, like
tasteful.
booka baka, booka baka.
Yes.
Yes, Congos. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, but no, it's
Oh,
tasteful. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I got some good bras on today. I got my.
I know
Okay.
that's
It's
right.
definitely.
Well, let's
It's no
toast to these
spillage. It looks really, really
titties.
good.
Let's toast to these titties. Hold
Okay.
on. Where y'all glasses? Yes. And clink, 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 clink to Melanie titties tonight. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm having some simple Merlot tonight, some red wine. Feeling sexy. Yeah.
I have some buttery Chardonnay.
Ooh, okay. And I'm having
with some mangoes.
our all-time favorite Oh yes, mangoes. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm having our all-time favorite Bartenura Moscato.
Okay.
And you got some berries in there too. Oh yeah, I have some grapes in
Oh,
here, but you
strawberries.
can't see it because it's so dark. Okay, so we all got some fruit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what they say about girls who eat fruit. I'm just saying though, but okay. Just saying.
Well.
So, anyone want to share their weekend? How's the weekend?
My
Melanie.
my weekend was good. It was good. Yeah. My weekend was really good. I worked a lot.
You said, okay.
Yeah.
Mine was cute. I hung out with Abby and we went to this rooftop place. It was really cute. And I definitely got a little drunk. I was toe up and yeah, had little conversations over the weekend. So it was cute. I had a really, really cute, calm weekend. What you do, Kia?
Good. I actually went to an event that Marsha had, Taste of Having Cakes.
Okay.
The wine down was there providing massages.
Yes.
And I had to get up in there and get my massage.
Okay.
And I didn't want it to be over, but it had to be over. But it was good. I supported that. Everything was great. And then I hung out with one of my little cousins. We talked wedding stuff because she's getting married soon.
Okay.
And I had a very relaxing weekend. It was very relaxing.
Cool. All right, so we all had a good, relaxing, cool.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't tell me this was hanging.
Huh?
No, I was like, y'all ain't tell me my little piece of string was hanging from my work shirt.
Oh, girl, we said, oh, yeah, speaking of your work shirt, girl, so how is it? How is work? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So training, this is the first week of training. It's going great. It's very therapeutic. Like the center is really like, oh, yes. Like, yes. And the food is absolutely delicious. You know, I love food. So it's a chef on site. I don't know what he fixed today, but it was delicious and healthy, but delicious. But yeah, it's going great. It's going great. It's not what I expected at all. So it's more than what I expected it to be. So I'm just blessed. So
cute. Okay. All right. Yeah. So with that being said, I guess we can kind of move into R.E.A.D. And yes, it is pausing a little.
R.E.A.D.
Oh my God.
Yes. Oh, that should be it. That should be the one. Oh, we should be on the mic, and all say it together.
Oh
and then when you say, let's get into this R.E.A.D, we should be like, R.E.A.D.
Oh, that's cute. I love it.
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
I'll be having Meika cracking up.
I know, because listen, you be taking Meika out of here.
Oh my God.
She is going through it. I'll
Oh my
remember to say
God. Oh
R-E-A-D.
my
Yes.
Yes.
God. Whew. Oh my God. Like, yo, I was not ready for that. Okay, stop.
But
I'm not, both of
it
y'all are
goes
going
so
It
to time
well.
does.
It
No,
does.
both of y'all are going to time out.
It does go.
Me
Well,
and
Melanie
Renee
will say it. We'll
Okay,
we'll
yes,
say
we'll
it.
say it.
I'm not ready to get
Oh,
that out. Whew, shit. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm ready now because y'all tried me. Whew, okay.
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 Lisa.
We're gonna get into this read. You guys are gonna help me out after you just gave me like a mini little heart attack or something. Like, no.
Okay.
So we'll get into this read real quick.
R.E.A.D.
Yes, I wasn't
Say
ready.
it
R-E-A-D. Yes, I wasn't ready.
Okay. First up, shout out to the NAACP Image Awards, Melanin Spotlight. I wanted to start
Okay.
out with because there were some beautiful black women there in some beautiful gowns and definitely took home some awards. So congratulations. And here are some of them, like Regina King in this gorgeous dress. She looks so delish. And
I love her so much.
I do too. I
Mhm.
really do. And P Valley Mercedes, what her real name is Brandy Evans. Like she was giving me Africa.
Yeah, she
Like,
looked
yes,
really good.
she really, do. And of course, Israel, she never lets me down. But she's giving me like Black Angel. Like, okay, come
Okay.
Mhm.
through. And then Marseille Martin, she also won some awards that night. But I love this little look on
That's
her.
her.
Like,
I can never remember
hmm
her name. That's who the wife of the clients, my last clients,
hmm
where I lost my IDs, my wallet. There, the wife looked like her.
Oh
Oh, really?
wow.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wow. So yeah,
And me
shout
and
out
Leah
to
couldn't figure
them.
out her name because we was like, I was
Exactly.
like, don't she look like the little child actress, the little child that grew up and is doing big things? She was like, yep, I can't think of her name. I was like, me either, but that's her.
And there you go. And congratulations. So we'll move on to the next caller. Let's see. On the line. Welcome home. So Young Miami get flued out at the time she posted this, but her mom is already home.
Oh,
Apparently her mom left, she said, left me with two kids plus Jay. I was 22 going on 23. I didn't know what to do. I had to figure it out. Look at me now. God is so good. So I guess she was left to take care of the fort, and her mom finally is out.
oh,
And she
Good.
also bought her mom a car. So this was before her mom got out, of course, by the caption. But her mom has seen the car now. She's been riding around in it. So,
okay.
even though she's not my best, I like her personality, like
Her
outside
Twitter
of
be funny.
rapping. Huh?
Her Twitter is funny.
Yeah, like I like her outside of rapping, but this is good. This is good news. So congratulations and welcome home, her mom.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on to this news. Ugh.
Mm.
Lil Nas
Oh
X
my
is getting
gosh, this was interesting.
a lot of backlash in the
Okay.
media. For one, he came out with his sneaker and also dropped his video. So the sneaker is a Nike Air Max 97. It contains 60 cc ink and one drop of human blood. It's 666 pairs individually numbered and it run you about $1,018. So they come in a box that has the devil on it. On the other side, it's like naked bodies and stuff like that. And then this is the actual shoe, what it looks like. So of course, you have your celebrities and your non-celebrities, such as this hoe, because I really don't consider her a celebrity, but I mean, she had an opinion, whatever. But she said, okay, now Lil Nas X, I was telling people they need to chill, but then you put out these demon shoes with human blood, and that's just disgusting and demonic and something we absolutely do not the fuck need. Every check ain't a good check. Human blood, my nig. What in the absolute fuck? So of course,
Oh gosh, what
he
was
also
it?
dropped this video and definitely giving unbotheredness. And in the video, he's giving a lap dance to the devil. So he dropped a lot of
He got
demon stuff
demons.
at one time, but then he comes
Mhm.
back and
Yes.
this morning and apologizes for the Satan shoes. So it's
Oh, did you get the
still.
other shoe
Oh,
that he
was that a
posted?
real shoe? A Chick-fil-A shoe?
I don't know, but it was funny.
Chick-fil-A.
I
He
was
did
like,
a he
what is
it was
playing?
another he posted a shoe that it was like sorry about the shoe. And then he had I guess it was the Chick-fil-A, it had some scripture, and then it had my pleasure, and he was like, okay, so we have both now. Are y'all happy? Or something like that. Just the angel
What?
and the devil. But it was
So what he
funny.
put in
I
that
know I
shoe?
screwed up the
Polynesian.
caption.
He put
Huh?
Polynesian. I said he put Polynesian sauce in those shoes.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
You
'cause
No, he need to put the Chick-fil-A sauce. The Chick-fil-A sauce is
oh,
the best
that's
sauce.
good. Yes, that sauce is
so
good too.
That's the
That tastes
best.
like mayonnaise and ketchup sauce that you put on crab legs.
I'm
Mm-mm.
sure this is
To
going to
me,
end
it
up
Tastes
do.
better.
being.
Tastes
Um,
better than that.
yeah, let's get off the devil because yes, get her
Okay.
backstage after this. So moving on to the next
Where he
part.
get the blood from
Lil
though?
Nas X, get it
Right.
together. Get it
Where's his
together, Lil
blood?
Nas X.
He just purposely being weird for the shock factor.
So someone who is like, she has not been in the media, but I guess now she back. Whatever. Um, but someone tweeted, it's none of my business, but I really like your fiance. He was a good man, Savannah. But filming that show with you know who wasn't a good idea for you two. Maybe God can fix that. If not, I pray God sends you or whatever she said at that. And then Tamar actually responds to her and she was like, he was cheating with his then assistant, now CFO since 2019, Jessica. God fixed it. So I was like, girl, you was bashing him doing
Mhm.
all that stuff like beforehand. Then y'all got to the point where y'all on good terms. You dropped the restraining orders and everything. And now you want to come out and say this? Like
Mm.
this, no one cares
Okay.
at this point. I just want her to focus on her mental health and keep it moving. But the point is like you waited all this time. Like I don't know, maybe she about to drop a single about niggas cheating. I don't know, but Michelle face.
Possibly.
Yes,
Okay.
so Michelle face.
Yeah.
And moving on to the next caller
Okay.
on the mic. On the mic.
Okay.
Per is back, bitch. Okay,
Yes.
Rolling is motherfucking back. And he got an issue.
You gonna say you spelled it wrong? I think you gotta put a U in between that P and the R.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna get it together,
I
y'all.
think I could be wrong. Oh yeah, it is a
It
P
is.
U
It is a
R.
you. I see. Okay, so I
Mhm.
did, but they don't come for me, Rolling Ray, because I think that don't come for me. But apparently, he is coming for this one. I don't, Joe. I don't know what they Carly Ray. I just know
Cody
she
Ray.
like kiss him said soon. That's how I know she sing that song.
She
Like
like a Dej Loaf.
she looked just like Benzino.
I
But
know.
apparently they had beef and he actually dropped this single. You guys want to go listen to it. It is trash, but he dropped this little single, Big Purr, because he trying to say, like, basically, girl, you stole my little saying. And I guess she said in her turn, she was like, no, my saying is big brr. It's brr. Not what you saying, it's brr. So they had a little beef and he went and dropped a
Oh Lord.
single on that ass. And so it is trash, but like I said, y'all can go listen to it. This little beef is just too stupid and funny for me. But it is that it is that like I don't know what she be saying. Ooh, like I just know that ooh, like yes. So
Okay.
moving on to the next purr on purr.
Okay.
Got that right. Okay, so we have Tammy versus Zoe in the media.
Why did you get that picture of Tammy like that?
Mm.
So, what the Flocka just aired on Thursday, and the daughter basically told Flocka that her date to her, sweet 15 is going to be a female and that they're actually girlfriends. So she was scared of what his reaction was going to be, and he actually had a settled reaction. He was like, oh, okay, like, okay, all right, that's fine. So Zoe took to his social media because he was not feeling that. It's in his stories, and he was like, well, how come, it's okay for her. But just, moments ago, you was talking about the way Wade's daughter who's transitioning and how that's not good and all this, that, and the other. So then Tammy took to her social media and she was like, well, since you're talking about my family, let's get into it. And she basically was telling them like back then, like you can't hold him accountable for something that was years ago. Like he was ignorant, he didn't know about that lifestyle.
She
And
said when?
she said it was some years ago. She was like, it was a few years ago. You can't hold that against him. So I don't know, it was
It
like
was
2 years
when?
ago, a few years ago.
How many
Yeah,
years?
a
Back in the
few.
day. That's what you were supposed to say.
Oh,
Back in the day.
y'all stop playing with me. So, she just got me all off. But
Yes, a few years ago, he was, yeah.
back in the day,
Mhm.
so drama. And I'm pretty sure he's going to speak about this on Messy Monday because Tammy did come for him. It was like people can change, and now that he's educated, that's why he had the response that he had. So Zoe didn't say nothing back, but I'm sure he'll be on Messy Monday with the like girl bye. So
Mhm.
moving on to the next read, which is congratulations to Summer Walker in London on the track. They had a little baby girl.
Oh,
Mm.
Nice.
congratulations.
And also shout out to Miss Erica Badu because they gave
Oh,
her a shout out. Yeah, is she? She's a
she, she's a,
go ahead.
she's
Well,
a
the birds out
doula.
there.
Did y'all hear that bird?
Yeah, the
I did
birds
hear
out there
that.
chirping, trying to be on a
Yes, they
podcast.
be out here. I told you it was the Woody Woodpecker was out here going in a second ago. She's a doula, so she be giving, she, she be delivering a lot of people's babies.
Yeah, so they put that like we're grateful for you being a part of our little princess bubblegum journey. So shout out to her. God, no, that's right, Erica
Her middle
Badu.
name is Bubblegum. I'm confused. The nickname?
No, I just think they called her little bubblegum. I'm hoping that's not.
Oh,
And
You
okay.
never know with
Okay.
these celebrities.
yeah, you never know.
Girl.
And then more baby news. Tiny's daughter, Zonique, and her little boo, her baby daddy, they finally revealed photos of their
Oh,
Oh,
and
she looked
oh,
like
so
him.
cute.
she does.
Mhm.
She looked like her daddy.
She looks like her auntie Harris in this first picture. Like she really do. She is giving me Tiny's little daughter real quick. But I was like, the
She looked
baby,
like her daddy to me.
she like her dad. Yeah,
To me.
I don't see Zonique in the
On
video.
the right, not on the left.
On the right, you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one I think she looked like her auntie too.
Oh, she's
So
so cute.
she really
Mhm.
is. And last but not least, I would like to thank me. No, I'm joking.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
joking. I'm joking.
Oh
So
my God, I can't with
last
you.
but not least, oh my God. So now they're talking about this marijuana related stomach disorder that's
Oh,
on the
Lord.
rise. I was like, I just think is more to basically, I'll just read this little part. So they're basically calling it CHS, which is a condition, condition that leads to repeat and severe bouts of vomiting. It results from long-term use of marijuana. Most people self-treat using hot showers to help reduce their symptoms. Some people with CHS may not be diagnosed for several years. Admitting to your healthcare provider that you use marijuana daily can speed up the diagnosis. You might need to stay in the hospital. I was like, first of all, it's none of my doctor business if I smoke the ganja. Like, they ain't got
Okay.
nothing to do with it. And I was like, and people in Jamaica, like it's self-healing, like they use it to heal. And people ain't had like this disorder, nothing wrong with them. I was like, this is the way I'm trying to figure out who is smoking weed in the world. Like, just tell your doctor, like, oh yeah, by the way, doctor, I smoke weed. I smoked before I got here. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
the comments, like as I was going through, now that is what took me out. So somebody was like, I don't care, I'ma still smoke. And I hit the yes, okay. And then under that, somebody was like, so I won't die. Okay, bet. Roll another one. And then the last one was, why y'all lying on God's flower? And I
Girl,
said,
they lying on nature's best. That is nature's best.
yes. So that pretty much concludes the read for
Okay.
the evening. And I'm going to turn it back over to you girls in the studio. So, bye,
Yes.
bitch.
Got it.
Yes, bye, bitch. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So, Oh my God. Between you and the back in the day and then the bird chirping trying to get in on the podcast, I can't. I just can't. I'm not ready for any of it. But that's cool. That's cool. So the topic for today, ladies, is
These nuts.
Hold them.
these nuts. Yes. So the topic is about outgrowing someone or something. It's entitled I'm Outgrowing You.
Ooh, let me look it up.
So me personally, as I get older, I'm like now just figuring life out a little more. And thank God for my BFFs and true friends. I'm like, I'm starting to outgrow a lot of nonsense. Hence the topic for this evening.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off by asking you, lady, do you think it's possible to outgrow something that you love? And is it wrong to do it? Like, have you ever outgrew something that you truly loved? And if so, how did you deal with that?
Yeah, I've outgrew people. Yeah. I've outgrew things, certain drugs. I've outgrew that
Okay.
I love to do, things I've loved to do and people. And just after a while, it's just like, I'm over it. Yeah, there are some things. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And I'm just like over it, even though, I guess the chapter ends after a while. Nothing lasts
Okay.
forever.
That's
So
That is
true.
so terrible, but it's true. Mm.
yeah, like nothing lasts
That
forever. So
thing be
yeah,
dead
there's
long
definitely
lasting.
been some people, places, and things that I really
Okay.
love that no, no, thank you anymore.
Okay. No gracias. What about you, Meek?
Um, what was the question again?
Have
I
you
was
ever
got all
outgrown
caught up in
something,
that.
or can you outgrow something that you truly love? And if you've ever outgrown it, how did that make you feel? How long did it take you to really?
Okay, don't give me too much question because you're gonna make me forget the first part.
So it
So
was. So in a nutshell, do you think you can outgrow something
outgrow
that you
something that
love?
I loved. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start there. Um,
Oh.
yeah, I think it's possible to outgrow something or someone that I love. It's growth, and sometimes you have to let them go in order for you to grow, or vice versa, for them to grow. You could be the one hindering them. So I think, yeah, I can love you and outgrow you. And it happens. It's a part of life. People move in different directions and want to do different things in life. And it's okay to outgrow people because it happens all the time. Like, I'm sure you're not friends with someone your best friend in, oh well, I was your best friend in elementary school, but like kindergarten, maybe like pre-K or something like that, or nursery school, you know what I'm saying? It's like you probably don't even know any of those people or where they are or whatever, but I feel like you can. Long story short, yeah, you
Okay.
definitely can.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
about
I
you
had a
though?
boyfriend one time that I outgrew. I really,
Oh.
really like him, and I wonder where he is. Like, he was
Hmm.
my boyfriend in middle school. Yeah, he was my boyfriend
Oh.
in middle school. He was a year older than me.
Oh, my
His
boyfriend in
mother
middle school was
loved
Frank.
me. Huh?
Okay. I said, oh,
Huh?
my boyfriend in middle school was Frank. Okay.
Yeah, my his name is
Oh.
Ellis Paris. I don't know, but my brother used to call him the dude with the caterpillar eyebrows because he was mixed and had green eyes, but he had real thick eyebrows. And he was really
Okay.
he was really a good guy. And he graduated before me, but he would always like come and check up on me every once in a while until after a while. And he went to the military and he was getting married. I ain't seen him. I don't know. So I hope
I don't
he's
know
still
why that
alive.
name sounds familiar. Ellis Paris. That name sounds familiar.
He went to we went to Thurgood together,
Right.
but he was a year older than me, so he graduated with y'all. But I think he might have went to Forestville High School. I know he ain't go to Crossline. I think he went to Forestville because he was from Forestville. Yeah, but
Yeah, that name
yeah.
sounds
What about
familiar.
you, Kia? Do you
Okay.
think?
Well, I have outgrown someone in the past, and like Mika just mentioned, like people that I used to go to school with. Like I don't remember half them people, like in pre-K, first
Mhm.
grade, second grade. Like I have a good memory, but I don't remember those people. So technically, I outgrew them because they're not, they didn't follow me throughout life. But at my age, at my tender age of 37, okay.
Not
Um,
too
don't judge me. We're not Thursday's not here yet. My tender age of 36,
long. In a few
I'm
days.
like literally just figuring it out. Like I should have outgrew people long time ago, but I still had them on my side, thinking they can grow with me, even after I'd had wise counsel from my
Mhm.
first ladies. And I was like, no, I don't listen because I'm like,
Mm,
no, she or he has to come along with me. I want them to be great because I'm gonna be great. And no, that
mm.
doesn't work. No. So
Cunty. Mm.
Yeah.
mm, y'all, okay, listen. But yeah, I have it's you can possibly outgrow someone or something that you love. Is growth, and everybody's not meant to go with you in that process. So,
Well, does it ever make anybody feel guilty? Like, do you ever? I know for me, well, I just needed to get away from this person, but there's a person that I outgrew that I love that person. I really did. And but they were so wrong for me. And every once in a while I do feel, I think it's just because I have compassion for people. I be feeling bad. And every
mm,
once in a blue moon I feel bad, like, because I don't want to be bothered. So I
right.
just, I separate myself. But every once in a while I just be feeling bad, like, dang, like, I know they not right for me, but I know they just need a friend. But no, I don't really feel that's the only person, like, I'll just feel bad. Like, I hope, because I know the lifestyle that they live, and I just be like, I really hope that they're trying to, at least trying to change and take care of themselves. And I don't think they are. So sometimes I be feeling bad, like, damn, like they need to get it together. But other times it's like, there's a reason why I outgrew you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good on you.
I think I'm at that point. Like, there's a reason why I outgrew you. And it's like, I see it all the time, like with people that I was friends with, or people that I might have been real close to and just don't talk to like that anymore, or they don't reach out to me. So I see it like that, basically, like, yeah, we
Mm.
just outgrew each other. I don't feel guilty about it. If you felt some type of way, you can always reach out to me. If you don't have my number, because I did change it like a million times, but I have reasons. But you have social media and you can reach me, and we have a whole podcast. So, and you can
Okay.
definitely email
Okay.
us. So I'm like,
No, you don't be emailing. 'Cause you will get blocked. I will block you. Thank you.
Okay.
okay, so y'all heard it here first. If you come with bullshit, though, don't come with
Okay.
bullshit.
And block. I be blocking. Block.
And
Okay.
it's strong. It is still going strong. It is. So that's just how I feel. Like, it's everything
Mm.
happens for a reason. At this point, I don't question it anymore, because I always ask, like, oh my God, like, why am I falling out of love with this person? Or like, why I don't feel this way for this person no more? Like, it's like I just woke up and I'm just looking at you like, you just don't do it for me no more. And I think as people get too comfortable and they just start slacking, and then it becomes a turn off to me, because it's like you're just not doing anything to even try to keep it spicy. So
Right. Right.
I don't mean to come
Um.
off hard. Like, I really don't. I really don't. But I just feel now, with like the whole spiritual journey, that the universe has a funny way of showing you things and making things happen. And at this point, you just can't question it. You just have to let it happen, because some stuff has definitely been happening in my life lately.
Absolutely.
So,
Mm.
really,
Mm-mm.
shut up.
I didn't say
I
nothing.
saw you.
Yes.
Oh, man.
It's been some interesting things happening in your life, girl.
That
Yes.
was that was me saying okay without
Okay.
saying okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that wasn't okay. That wasn't okay. 'Cause it
Yeah.
was. But
So
yeah.
me personally, I always feel some type of way when I outgrow someone, because I'm a kind-hearted individual, always have been. So when I see potential in someone, I want them to grow. I guess the growth I see in them, they don't see in themselves. So when I have to kind of like let them go or even think about having to let them go, it's just like I feel bad because I'm like, oh my God, I could have done something else to let them see that they can grow. But yeah, that's the only
This
reason.
mine
But
looks strong.
huh?
What's wrong?
The mine, I got a buzz.
So then,
Oh
how do
God.
you know when you outgrew someone? Like, what's the red flag or what's the indicator? Like, how do you know that?
You don't share the
Don't
same
answer their
interest.
phone calls.
Huh?
You ignore their calls or don't respond to their texts as fast as you would before.
Oh,
Be like,
oh my God.
I call him back.
Oh.
Right,
Mm.
right. I would say interest. Your interest is not there anymore. Like you wanting to always like that would be the first person you call to hang out with, and you just be like, oh no. Like Melanie said, it's not important. I'll deal with it later. But it's, I mean, not having the same interests and what Melanie said, because I do that a lot. I look at my phone, be like, oh, they don't want nothing. I'll talk to them later, then I forget to call them. But
Well, y'all know how I do, but like, let me call you back. And then I
and
don't
don't
call
call
back.
back.
It's
And then
not
hit us with the, I think
intentional.
I thought I called you back.
It's not intentional. I just get sidetracked. But, I really, I, I would say I've been working on it, but I don't think I have. But gonna work on that because I really do be hearing people when I'm gonna call you back, and I don't. But
And I don't.
you're
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. It's a habit. I don't know why I can't stop it.
gonna be drunk and shit on that episode.
Right. That ain't gonna
I'm not
work.
drinking.
No, yes. So, to outgrow. Oh wait, what was the question? Oh yeah, how you
You talk
How
about
do
me
you know
lose
you've
one?
outgrown
you
someone?
outgrow someone? Okay, yes, yes. I think a sign that you outgrew someone is that you don't want to hang around them. Like I
Mm,
really feel like you don't want to hang around them. Like y'all could live in the same house, but still you gonna make plans to go out. Like, hey, babe, like you don't want to have no date night tonight. No, I'm going with the girls. Like, and you don't want to hang out, and then it also leads to companionship somewhere else. The people be cheating, so they really definitely don't be paying you no mind because they're just over it. They're just over the situation. They've outgrown it. Nothing is becoming of it. Nothing is growing from it. So
mm,
that's pretty much
mm,
how that
Yeah,
works
and I
out.
think with like the not wanting to be like go out and date and stuff with your significant other,
I
a
think
lot
that's
of times
fine.
it's y'all don't even argue no more. Excuse
Mhm,
me, like you will argue back and forth and it was, and then
mhm.
you'll make up later. Like it's not you don't even have the energy to even argue. It's just
mm.
like whatever, think what you want. I'm over it. I'm over you for real. But
Okay.
That is
right now I'm
true.
being content. And I know well for with that, I think like women are like that. I don't know about men. I don't know if men are like that when it comes to just when it comes to yeah, just outgrowing faster or
Mhm.
um I think with women because we check out mentally first, so and then we check
Yeah.
Yeah,
out physically. So
Yeah.
we're usually like, whatever, I don't even care no more, whatever.
yeah, that
Right.
kind of go hand in hand because once you check
It
out
does.
mentally, you definitely not giving up the body. Like you
Mm-mm.
don't feel that same rush that you got, with the person. And
That's true.
like Melanie said at the beginning, that's what got me caught up in that question. Like nothing lasts forever. It really doesn't. And
It
it's
doesn't. It's
unfortunate.
not supposed to.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
hope it do, but
Mhm.
it's life. Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm, mm.
So how do you tell some, and this is my last question. How do you tell someone you outgrew them, or are they supposed to automatically know you outgrew them? Like, do you actually have a conversation? Like, I
I
outgrew you.
give I give same energy. I give same energy. So, example, if you go from calling me every day to calling me like maybe once every 2 weeks or so,
Mm.
like that, I'm gonna give you that same energy. So within those next two following weeks, you might get a call, you might not. So that's
Okay.
because I want to give you what you give me. That's the only way
Okay.
I can kind of help you understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, give what you want, and if not, then you're gonna get what you give me. Period.
Okay.
Shoot, for me, like I'm gonna tell you what is making me want to that was pushing me away. Like I will let you know I'm not gonna just ghost you, but I'll let you know and let you know and let you know in so many ways. And then
Okay.
eventually, because when I'm over it for me, because I'll keep going and keep going. But once I'm over it, you'll never like it's never gonna be the same. You will never get the same Melanie ever again. So once I'm over it, I'm over it. And then I'll just be like, I'm over it. And then that's when I ghost you.
Oh,
And
okay.
cut.
And cut. Yes.
I gave you a million times over and over. And then I'll explain it to you like I'm trying here, and then okay, and
So
gone.
what is
And
the issue
then
though? Like, are they not understanding that you're outgrowing them? Because it's like I'm
they
telling
know.
you, I'm literally bluntly telling you, and you're literally skipping over what I'm saying. You're talking about something else. You're not addressing the issues why I'm telling you, like, I'm about to cheat on you. Like, you just going over it. So, like, I don't know. How do you make the other person like I'm outgrowing you?
Right.
Even if you say it flat out, like how do you make them
If they
understand
don't
you?
get it, I mean, maybe that's when it's the communication come in because then they'll,
Mhm.
if they really care, they'll wonder what is making you outgrow them, and then they'll communicate, and maybe you guys can come to some type of compromise on
Mm.
trying to bring back whatever it was that you did see in them. But
But if they don't, then that kind of means that they didn't care.
right,
Like if
and
they don't,
they took you for granted.
That's true.
mm, mm.
Yeah,
That's
me,
a ring
I
it
don't like
in.
hurting people's feelings. So, I mean, now that I'm older, I'm getting a little better at expressing
Mhm.
myself. But way back in the day,
Okay.
um, I would be so worried about hurting someone's feelings. Like when I would hurt someone's feelings, it would break my heart. So I'm like, I'll keep dealing and putting up with whatever, and maybe you'll
I
get
know
that
you
I'm
lying.
well. That y'all know that was me.
I
So,
know for you. That's why I said I know you lying. Okay,
girl.
for me.
So now I'm realizing that that takes too much of my energy, and I can't. I can't. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah,
No
I
gracias
can't
for me.
either one.
What happened?
Okay.
I
So
can't with
who
you.
you think outgrows the fastest? Men or women? Or who you
Men,
think outgrow people faster, men or women?
men.
Men.
Men, I think so too.
I
Why
think
you
men,
think?
because women, we keep trying to keep trying to keep trying. When
Hmm.
a man is done and he like, okay, no, he's like, okay, no, and he
Right.
be out. But women,
You
I
got
think
some
we
men that be persistent. Like it's take a while before they be like, no, not all, but some of
that's
them be
because
like,
they be needing something.
Mm.
They need something from you. They homeless. They don't got nowhere to go.
I am so done with you on this episode. I promise you I am. So they
I
homeless, they
can't.
need something. Okay, so men, I guess I mean because I'm used to dealing with women, and honestly, well, we why y'all bitches laugh? Like,
Be oh nothing.
anywho, yeah,
Laughing at me.
huh?
I said I was laughing at me. It was just the afterlaugh.
Okay, afterlife. And I am actively just forgot my thought. They keep making me forget my thought.
You
You
said
said you
because we
date
talk
Oh
about men
yeah, deal with
and
women.
women.
Okay, so
women.
outgrowing each other.
Are you drunk?
Girl, I did. I smoked a little bit before I had came on, but
Uh,
it's some good weed though. Thank you. Shout out. Yes. And yeah, so for me, women, I don't know who outgrew who. Well, I'm gonna say most of the time it'd be me. It'd be me. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be me. Because I guess I do start to see red flags, or it might be a point like, okay, I feel like I could work with her on this and I'll continue to, love her through it. But then it just gets to a point like, nah, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. I'm working on me as well and all my energy, and I can't take in your negative energy as well. It's like, it's just too much. So, most of the time in most of my relationships, it has definitely been me. I have outgrown people because it's about consistency with me. And I need you to be consistent because I'm going to be consistent with you
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be creative with you. So, yeah, that's how I feel. It's me. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm a woman. So, for me, it's me.
Right.
I have no idea where all these fucking dogs then came from. It's
Yeah.
a dog party outside in the backyard.
Okay.
That's why
I
she
don't
gonna
hear
be
none
wanting
of
to go out
that.
there all the time.
That's his
Trying to
friends. You
go
let
get
him
them.
go play with his friends.
I don't hear none of that at
Oh my God,
all.
good. Let me keep my mouth to the mic. Mouth to the mic.
Not to the mic.
So all you hear is
Okay.
me. So when you are outgrowing someone, do you just cut them off
Come
Mm,
on.
that's a good question.
at times, or you just
Okay. No, I don't, because I kind of tell them, I'm trying to give them a chance. Like, I'm letting you know, like, I ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I need you to get with it. Do you not want to? And then they telling you, yeah, I do. But it's the action for me. So let the action show what you're saying. And if it's not, then I think eventually it will get to a point where I have to cut you off because I need to process my healing and taking basically not being comfortable with you anymore, not having you in my
Mhm.
life, not relying on you, not nothing from you. So yeah, I think so.
cut them off.
Yeah, I don't cut anybody off. They just kind of fall off, I guess. That's what
Off
she
the
said.
bone. Off the bone. Okay.
Like my ribs. Like my ribs.
Yes.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
oh,
that
I
sounds
want some
good.
ribs. I need ribs. Yes. I be getting them fingers. I be trying not to get the licking of the fingers, but Melanie's ribs be having you, yes, be having you nomming on them bones.
Okay.
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 Yes. But
Um,
yeah, again, because, and I can't keep using this as an excuse, but I don't know if it's an excuse or if it's just real. I'm too nice. So I'm not gonna, like, you just have to fall off. Like, if you're not adding to my life, then you have to fall off. What you eating? Oh, you
my
always eat.
fruit.
Oh, okay. Yes. So I don't just dip out. You have to fall off, and then that's all.
All right.
Yes.
Mm.
Fall off the bone and all
Yeah.
that. You're not going to cut you off, but you
Um,
got to fall off. But what if they don't fall off? Like, what if they just that type of person, like a leech, and they don't fall off?
well, I've never really had any leeches. A couple of people that I'm not really cool like with that anymore. They've fallen off because the interaction stopped, the text messages stopped. Stop looking at me like, is that a look for me? What's going on?
No.
Uh, but it's a particular person, and text messages just stopped, phone calls stopped. So that, I guess, that was their way of falling off. And I don't reach out if I don't
Oh, so they
want.
just fell off from you,
Yeah,
but didn't say why. Oh, okay.
they
I
never
just
do.
fell off from Jesus. Like, okay,
Don't do that. You know,
okay.
I don't know. I don't do nothing. I don't know. I
Hmm.
I just don't know. To your question, I don't know.
Well,
Oh, you don't know either. Okay, well
I
then,
don't know.
What about like family members? You think it's possible to do that? Outgrow family members?
Yes.
Think so.
I don't think no. I don't think I could outgrow a family member because it's my family, but I could love you from afar. Like I could definitely love you from afar. because I don't have much family that I
Mhm.
know, you know what I'm saying? Like I had one parent growing up and he kind of kept me away from his family. So I don't really know them like that. Just maybe like the sisters. But I didn't even know my grandmother. Like I didn't know his mother. I didn't know her like that. So to me, I only had one grandma, which is Grandma Irma, rest in peace, love.
Oh,
So
hey, grandma.
yeah, so I feel like I can't outgrow something that I never had a connection or never really
Never
remember
experienced.
being
Yeah.
around them. But if I do like meet something, like I got family in Cali that I never met. So it's like if I do meet them and the vibe is good, it's like, okay, like let's connect, let's keep in contact. But if it's not, then it's like, I ain't fucking know you anyway. So not really
Okay.
hurting me or anything. So say how you love your family from afar. That's just for me
I
because
don't
I
know
don't have a lot of
if
family.
I don't know if there's anybody in particular, like, as far, just like you, I don't really know both sides of my
Okay.
like, I know my father's side. I don't know my mother's side of the family like that. The only person that I actually met was my grandmother, rest in peace, and my auntie Eula, rest in peace. Those are
Okay.
the only two, yeah, that I actually met. And then I have like, I have my cousin. Shout out to my cousins. One of them be watching the
Hey,
podcast.
Kels.
It's Auntie Eula's daughter.
Okay.
But I know them, and then I have a cousin in
Is that the one
England
who was
and
on the
her daughter.
birthday shout out? On the
Huh?
birthday shout out? Was that the one who was on your birthday shout out who got the accent? Your cousin? She had the bonnet?
She had who?
A bonnet? That's not her?
I can't remember. I'm burnt out.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I don't know. I have to go back and look.
Okay.
I can't
Anyway.
remember, but yeah. So, but then there's like is a cousin and her daughter, and I know them on Facebook, and they're in England. But yeah, I don't really have, but as far as I think people can outgrow, I don't necessarily have any family that I can say per se I outgrew, but I feel like if you did have cousins, like if it was one of those big, large, tight knit families, and it's like a million aunties and uncles and them 2 million cousins, and one of those big families, and then certain cousins hung out with each other, or certain siblings hung out with each other, but then they have a different path in life than you, and it's like you don't want to take that path anymore. Maybe they partying or doing drugs, drinking, whatever.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just not doing that anymore. And I feel like you can outgrow them that way.
Mhm.
You still love them, but like you said, it's like what you say, you love them from afar, but you really don't. I feel like you can still outgrow them. You just don't.
Yeah. So I know
I
for
So,
did say
me,
outgrow 'em.
I know for
yeah.
me, when I think about outgrowing something or someone, you've gotten bigger, you've matured, you've surpassed, I guess where they are in their lives. And that's why I say it's possible for you to outgrow your family, because I do have some family members. I love them to death.
Mhm.
But I've outgrown you. Like, not to say that I'm better than you, but I'm in my life where I'm older than some of my cousins, so my maturity level has superseded theirs, because they're still stuck, in a place where, I guess they're comfortable with. But me, I'm not doing that. So, when I think about outgrowing someone, I think of it in those terms. So yeah, I mean, I've outgrown a few of my cousins and other family members, but that don't mean I don't love them. That don't mean I don't keep in touch with them. Just I don't want to do what you're doing. So
Hmm.
yeah.
I feel you. This
Yes.
mine got me both.
Her.
Okay.
Okay.
Did
Purr.
I do it right?
Right, no. Yes, as I spelled it wrong. Yes. Purr. Okay.
Did
Okay.
y'all know I
Well.
be saying the wrong sayings?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
we
Yeah.
wanna
Well, let's moving right along.
Okay.
yeah.
I got this is a no judge zone that I actually read prior to it's a
Yeah.
little lengthy.
No judge
Y'all
zone.
tell me what y'all think. I
Oh,
think this
okay.
one is a little difficult. Shoot, you could say that she probably is outgrowing In a way,
Okay.
outgrowing. Okay, so listen. It says, "Hi, ladies. I really enjoy your podcast, especially the no judge zone part. So I figured maybe you can help me. I grew up with my younger brother in foster care. We went through a whole lot of abuse and trauma growing up, and it was always just us two. So we've always promised to stick together. Now I'm engaged to a wonderful man, and we're expecting our first child in May. So things are going really good. I have a life I've always wanted, and I've vowed to give my baby everything I didn't have growing up. My issue is my brother got kicked out of his ex girlfriend's mother's home about 6 months ago. And since then, he's been staying with me and my family. He promised to help out with the bills, but he lost his job right after he moved in. That's convenient. He
Wow.
doesn't even try to look for work, and he uses COVID as an excuse. He eats all the food, uses all the utilities. He's just in the way, and he just lays around and does nothing. And when I mention a job, he just brushes me off. Last weekend, my fiance decided to say something to him about helping around the house. My brother ignored him, and so my brother ignored him, and so my fiance pushed the issue. My brother said I was okay with him staying there, and he didn't have to do anything, and no matter what, that I will always choose him over my fiance. So then they ended up getting into an argument and almost a physical fight until I stopped them. So then my fiance decided to leave. He's moved out and he lives with his mother for the time being. And he's telling me every day that he's ready to come home to me. But my brother has to go first. I don't want to kick my brother out because I know that he doesn't have anywhere to go. And we've always promised to stick together. But I'm stressed. But I'm stressed out and my baby is coming soon. So I really need help on what to do. Can y'all help me?
Mm.
Mm.
So she want to kick her brother out and move in her baby daddy.
Well, that was their home.
That
Mhm.
is her
That's
baby
her
daddy.
fiance, the baby
Oh,
daddy.
okay. Yeah.
That's their home, and the brother moved in because he got kicked out. But since the fiance and the brother, because the brother is like, no matter what, my sister's always going to choose me. I can
That's
lay
how the
around here
brother
and not do.
feel.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it don't matter. I could do what I want. I could lay out. I can't do anything. I don't have to do anything. And so the brother, I mean the fiance, he rolled out. He left and went to his
Mm.
mother house. So now he's like, I wanna come home, like I wanna come back home to my house, but your brother got to go first.
So you give her
So
an
she,
ultimatum. So
it's
that
like
put
she
him
don't want to
on.
tell her brother to leave, but she want her man to come back. Seem like.
Oh, girl. And she having a baby and putting all this kind of stress on her life. That's a tough
Mm.
one because that's family, but it's also like your brother. He act like he your nigga. Like he said something like that's gonna always be my sister. Like she gonna pick me over you. And I mean, obviously, if he can say that, she's definitely made him feel that way, like growing up or whatever. Like for him to
Yeah,
say
because
it,
they just always been them two. It was
Them
them
too.
against the world because they was in foster care together.
so that's a hard one. Like she's trying to better her life. She's having his man's baby, but yet her brother, that's her ride or die. Like I don't know, cause family is always gonna be there. Not with Fashion Nova just popping up like that. But yes, that's a hard one. Come back to me. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
it
about
is a
what
hard.
just put
That's
her
what
in the
That's what she
field.
said.
that's what she said.
That's what she
Um,
trying to say. Like,
okay. So it
Okay.
is.
okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. So
Heart in the mouth.
it is a difficult situation to be in, but at the same time, it's a conversation that should have been had. Like, yes, your brother is your ride or die, but he's older now. And even though there was obviously no one to teach him how to be a man, it was always you two. He can't keep thinking that y'all gonna be the like you gonna support him forever. Like now you have a choice to make because now you have your own family, and that's the family that you have to give more attention to. I mean, I know you love your brother. I know the bond that you have is tight, y'all thick as thieves, but at the same time, you can't focus on your brother and focus on your family at the same time, knowing that your brother is feeling some type of way. Like he got all this, like he has privilege. He's no longer, and especially when you get married, he's no longer the your responsibility. So I mean, yes, it's hard and it's easier said than done, but you have to think about the family that you've created with another man. So I don't. That's a toughie. That's a toughie.
It's a toughie, but it sounds like you going with your man. So,
I feel like at the end of the day, you got this. You got your fiance
mm.
that's willing to come home. Like
Okay.
some dudes they be like, "Fuck it, I ain't coming back home." Your brother could deal with that.
Right.
She
That's
about to
their
have a
out.
baby. He ready to
Mhm.
come home. He want to marry her. He ready to take care of that baby. Like if this man don't come home, you gonna pay the bills by yourself because your brother not paying.
Mm.
He's
Right.
not gonna help you. He hasn't been helping. He been there for 6 months. Then it's like then you'll be a single mother and having to deal with custody of this child because your man gonna leave you. Then you're not gonna be able to get married. Like definitely have to choose your man and choose your family, choose your daughter. I'll say that you have to choose your
Mhm.
daughter, and the best decision is to make it work with with her father because at the end of the day, y'all don't have no beef. Him and the brother has beef,
Exactly.
and your brother needs to respect you. He need to respect you and your family
Mhm.
and help out or get out.
Okay. And then let him know that he's not losing you as a sister. Maybe that's his. I mean, I don't know the relation. I don't know his thought mentally behind it, but let him know y'all need to have a talk. Let him know you're not. He's not losing you as a sister because you putting him out. You trying to help him be a man and be on his man game or whatever whatever they call it.
You
But
don't want to hear that shit until
He
he out
and it's
there.
not even about that. Like, no, because you had somewhere to go before you moved to my house. Just go back. Whatever.
oh,
He
that's
probably got
right.
too much pride. Swallow your damn pride and
Yeah,
take your ass back to your girlfriend house.
that could be it too. But
And
I
I
look
also
at the
think he
mental.
might be a little immature too, because
That too.
he's not even looking at it in a sense like, damn, my sister is pregnant and got a whole man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me stay in a hotel a few nights or whatever to me and Shorty get our shit back together or something. Like he's just not even looking at his sister's situation.
Hmm.
Like he's just really just like, I know she got me. Let me just go here, do what I want to do until I figure out if I'm gonna go back with this hoe or if I'm gonna just move on to
She
somebody
got to be
else
a hoe.
or what. Maybe she not a hoe. Maybe she a good girl that kicked his dumb ass
Mm.
out. Well,
But
right
yeah,
before you say your ass, I'm sorry,
I
right
always
before you.
look at the mental state of someone. I mean, yeah, he just leeching off of her because that's just what it is. But like mentally, like where you at, sir? Like what is going on in your head? I'm interested because that you know you've all been in foster care your entire life. What has that done to you mentally to make you even think that what you're doing is okay and putting your sister in this situation? But at the same time, sis, you need to think about, like Melanie said, think about your daughter. Think about the family that you are growing. Think about you.
And that baby about to come. What she said,
Yeah,
May.
she about to be popping it out. Like she about to be here. It's almost April, girl. You got to figure this out.
Mm.
Wham Wham about to be here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Kick
think
his ass
about.
out.
Yes, don't be letting them stress you out either. So you can have your
Mm-mm.
nice little healthy baby. Don't be letting them
Yeah.
stress you out. Like Melanie said, that focus should be the baby right now. So none of this stuff that's going on matter. And
Mm-mm.
once your baby get here, I think that'll set everything because that's who you
Put
really gonna
everything in
protect.
place.
You have to protect. So
Mm-hmm.
you probably do tell your brother at that point, like, get out. Like, I have a whole baby now. Like, maybe it'll be set in perspective then once you see your bundle of joy.
Yeah,
So
that's a good point. That is definitely a good point because things just change when you see your baby for the first time. Life is just it's no longer yours. Like you have to care and make sure this. You already said you want to give this baby what you never had, and you don't want to start her life off with drama. You're coming into drama if you don't fix it.
yep,
So
absolutely. That is accurate information.
okay, and that's not even
Mhm.
her. That's not even Ting Ting's drama. That's yours that you need to take care of, nip in the bud before you know. But
So in closing, what's a quote or a one sentence?
Kick his
For
ass out. That's mine.
yeah, okay. Fix it, girl. Bring your baby into a healthy environment, and if he's not what it is, then kick him to the curb.
and mine
Nika.
is congratulations on your baby and your fiance, honey, in your house. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's speak that now. Yes, congratulations. So, I
Okay.
mean, that pretty much, yes, sums that all up and brings us to the end of another wonderful episode. And I am
Okay.
definitely a little saucy, yo. This red
Me
wine,
too.
Merlot, huh?
This buttery Chardonnay got me feeling real nice.
Okay, like I said, this I'm ready to throw it
I
in the
feel
Drink.
regular.
I'm gonna have to
feel
drink. I
regular.
didn't even drink that much yet. This gonna be my drink.
Okay,
Tomorrow, Tuesdays is my days. So
okay, yes.
Yes,
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
on the handstand, yeah.
Literally.
Ooh, y'all didn't stop. So yes, Melanie, go ahead and plug us.
All
Let
right,
the
yes. Well,
know.
thank you all for watching. So make sure that before you click off the YouTube, that you click the like button on this episode. Make sure you copy that link and share it, send it to a couple of people. And then also if you want to, be a guest or you have a business that you want us to showcase, or just anything, whatever. Want to do the be a part of the No Judge Zone? Just send us an email at First Ladies. That's spelled out First Ladies. Then it's the numbers 2412 at gmail.com. That's First Ladies 2412 at gmail.com. You can also check us out on our Instagram. It's at Drunken Threesomes, and we also have our Facebook page that we trying to. I mean, it's together, but Facebook interaction is dry, but that is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. And then, of course, just share our YouTube channel, Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Did I hit everything?
I think you
Yes, you
did.
did.
I think you
I was
So
did.
scared.
let's put our glasses
Oh,
up.
okay, that's enough.
Yeah, because
Let's
it was almost gone. I left a swig.
Yeah, me
and let's
too.
clink, 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 clink. Mm.
Mm.
And just in case, if you guys were still wondering, we are still
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 going
going
strong.
strong.
in my eyes. Yes.
Yeah.